When it comes to first-person shooters, there's quite literally nothing more old school than shooting Nazis in the face. It was pretty great 22 years ago in Wolfenstein 3D.
Mein Leben!
And it still hasn't lost its charm in this year's sequel, Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Despite the ability to now look up and down, this new Wolfenstein is just as 90s as an episode of 90210. The game's hour-long prologue is packed with nods to classic Wolfenstein gameplay, like finding a secret room behind a portrait, getting your face bitten off by a dog, firing a giant spinning chain gun, taking a chainsaw to some guy's head. Or actually, I think that's more of a Doom thing.
Look, the point is, Wolfenstein: The New Order feels like an old-school first-person shooter.
You don't regenerate all of your health, so you need to rely on health and armor pickups to stay alive. Now, the Nazis kind of actually help out here. Every time you shoot one, his helmet falls off, so you can pick up that helmet to restore a bit of your own armor.
It's a simple and satisfying flow. You shoot a Nazi, you take his stuff, you get to live longer. Yay!
Weirdly, this flow extends to the enemy dogs as well. They're wearing dog body armor, so after you kill them, you take their plating and you can strap it on to restore your own armor.
Okay, so the protagonist of The New Order is a guy who runs around, killing dogs, wearing dog armor, and eating dog food. Okay?
Look, just trust me on this, okay? We're not really supposed to ask why, just like we're not supposed to ask where one guy keeps all those guns and grenades. I want to say his neck? It's just unashamedly ridiculous. Just like the new perk system. If you perform enough stealth takedowns, you'll unlock the ability to throw a knife. The more knives you throw, the more you'll be able to carry.
That makes no sense, but it's kind of cool because it feeds into the different playstyles that this Wolfenstein allows for.
On top of its old-school shooter mechanics, the New Order injects some variety and depth into the business of, well, shooting Nazis. You can lean in any direction, which is super important when you don't have regenerating health. You'll encounter Nazi commanders who will run to an alarm and call in reinforcements, unless you take them out first. And you're gonna get hit on by some creepy Nazi general.
I like you, such a resilient specimen.
But even after a cold shower, it's clear that this Wolfenstein's prologue is hotly paced.
You'll gun down Nazi planes, sprint down Nazi trenches, rappel up Nazi walls, and basically just shoot a whole lot of Nazis in the face.
But there's one thing that this Wolfenstein needs to ensure that it's as old school as humanly possible: a showdown with Mecha Hitler.
Bethesda wouldn't confirm whether the Robo-Führer would return in the New Order, saying only that Hitler was killed in Wolfenstein 3D, and the publisher hasn't said anything beyond that about Hitler at this stage.
I don't know what's more surprising, that Wolfenstein 3D's story is canon, or that Hitler might not be dead.
But if the series is essentially Nazi death porn,
Nazi scum!
then killing Hitler, that's the money shot.
Eva, auf Wiedersehen!
Wolfenstein, bring it on.